Boys, did you miss me?
In the summertime, when it's hot outside, the streets are bare, there's no one there, and the valley's wide. There comes a time, two hearts of gold, live together, run forever on the open road. They gotta go.
point did not kill me. This is the first stream that I've been back online since then. And shut that music right there, right off. Welcome to the stream on a rare Monday. What in the world is going on with that? My work schedule's weird this week, so I have Monday and Tuesday off. So I'll be with you boys each of the next 2 days, and hopefully some days in between as well. Definitely Saturday. I think I should have the time to do so. Been on the main menu apparently way too long. But we are getting back in to F1 2019 career mode. When we left off last time, China. It was a struggle for brakes. Didn't have enough brake pressure in the car. Really probably could have used some more front and rear end. Just downforce in general, really, really bad. We'll head to Azerbaijan. That's not always been my greatest track, but we'll see how this goes. Street circuits in general, I don't really do all that well on. I think I remember leading a race in last year's career mode for a while, but then of course I goofed it up because it's Baku and I hate this place. But we'll get out there. Haven't done practice yet, so we're going to get into some practice. And then the qualifying, and then the race in the natural progression of things. Ah, yes. Look at our sexy driver there. Ain't he beautiful? What's up, Schwartzy? Oh man, I hope this goes well. Need a big confidence boost here. Definitely haven't gotten off to the start that we would have liked in career mode, but it always seems to go that way. How's my day? It's going good so far. Slept in pretty late, till like 1 p.m., but whatever. We're losing that rivalry to Lando Norris quite a bit. Probably gonna lose that first one. Reputation still went down, even though I think we have.
Remember to select a driver that you consider your rival
we
from
finished
the
like.
screen on the workstation.
Can we finally select the rival? Hey, we can.
And
that is going to be Mr. Buttlord himself. Yes, Emma. I've already chose my rival, damn it. Don't really care too much about the interview transcripts. Blah, 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 blah. And then I think we have an invitational event.
If you come off second best. So it may be wise not to be overly ambitious.
Ooh, and some classic ones. 1976 McLaren and a 1979 Ferrari. We're going to go do this one, not just because Lando Norris is attending, but because I like, excuse me, Circuit of the Americas better than the short Suzuka circuit. So, overtake challenge. Ah, shit. Ah, shit.
Hello again, and thank you for joining us today for one of the few events this year that won't have a critical impact on the World Championship. So maybe we can all relax just a little bit more and enjoy the action from this wonderful field of historic cars.
All right, the overtake challenge here at Circuit of the Americas in the good old 1976 McLaren M23D. I haven't driven this car yet, so I'm not quite sure how well this is going to go. Not quite sure. Whoops, I didn't mean to flashback here. No, I guess that's the camera we want. First laps at Circuit of the Americas in this game, so this ought to be interesting. think this is even my first laps at Circuit of the Americas with a wheel. This S fucking what? What happened there? Fucking S section every single time, man. Please don't be illegal overtake. It is.
Illegal maneuver. Cede that position.
Pass me! Fuck! Just sitting behind. Where am I supposed to go here? Ah, man, this thing is, bizarre. That and I haven't played F1 in, like, a week. So this ought to be interesting. Oh my goodness, no brakes. If I somehow manage to pass this, it'll be a miracle. Yeah, Madden and NHL, man, it's creeping up. Soon enough. This damn thing.
You need to slow down before hitting the corners. We don't want to get a penalty.
Don't worry about it. These cars really aren't all that good around here. Oh, Jesus. Still got 2 minutes to go. Car is so light in the corners. Like, bizarrely light. Alright, so I think we're gonna go for a dive in here on Coppins. Oh my goodness, he slowed down so damn early. 4 more cars to overtake. See if we can be better through the S's this time. That shouldn't be illegal. Oh my God. Where do you want me to go?
Okay, watch the aggression, please. We don't want to lose places because of a penalty.
Do they give you penalties in these events? Minute to go to overtake 2 more cars. The target is 10. I'm not quite sure if we're gonna get it. But I'm sure gonna try. We may just. I mean, why are they slowing down there? Oh! What are we... Hello? Seriously! Oh my goodness! The dude just will not get off me. Alright, well somehow we're gonna pass this one. Is he still behind me? No. Car just reacted really weirdly on the curb there, but we're gonna pass that one. That was not the cleanest of invitational events, but hey, we got it done. Jesus. That was way too... that was way too crazy. Maybe the proximity arrows are off in the older cars, because... like, I thought that I was clear, and I clearly wasn't clear. But then he just, like, he spun me out, like, twice. Alright, well, now we'll get to what really matters, and that is practice for Baku. Going to be a challenge, as it always is. Street circuits don't treat me very well, traditionally.
Congratulations on your success in the invitational events. It might not help you in the championship standings, but it definitely helps to build your reputation.
I like reputation, and we're going to get out to practice 1 for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Thankfully, clear weather it looks like, so yay.
Welcome to the Baku City Circuit, where free practice for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix is about to get underway. This is a technical circuit which will nonetheless see some huge speeds with a near flat-out final sector that's twice the length of Shanghai's back straight. Let's see who can find the right balance in their setup today. I'm here with Anthony Davidson once again. Nice to see you, Ant, and I wanted to ask you about how you go about improving the car over the course of a practice session. How much would you say is already known from the pre-race simulations, and how much do you have to do, how much do you have to work on with a real car on a real circuit?
Well, that's a good question, Crofty, and I suppose the simple answer is that there's no such thing as too much information. As you say, the bigger teams have very complex simulations, vast numbers of clever people crunching the numbers back at base, but what they can't tell you is stuff like how the track condition's going to be, or what the temperature's going to be doing over the course of the day, and how all of that's going to be interacting with the tyre. There are so many millions of tiny variables involved in getting these cars around a racetrack quickly, but the computer can't tailor the car to a driver's specific balance requirements. At some point, you still need to put a human being in there and have them feel it through the seat of their pants. And that's why we end up with different drivers having different setups. So what I'm trying to say is, Crofty, nothing beats on-track testing.
Well, on-track testing is exactly what we are about to do. Hey, we got new parts,
Integrated into the car,
I guess.
With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so give them a try.
All right, well, let's get a setup on this thing, wherever that might be. All right. Arrow, whoops. 4 wings, are you sure? I don't suspect that's going to work out very well. But we'll give it a shot.
At some point before qualifying, let's get our track acclimatization program complete. It'll help us
I
identify
will work
any
on it,
specific
Jeff.
problem areas on the circuit.
Brake pressure. Is that 93? Please. And then 59 on the brake bias. Tire pressure, 23.4 and 21.5. All right. Well, that's the baseline setup. We'll see if we need to make any changes as this session goes along. Shut up, Jeff!
We're good to go.
All right. Let's go out and get some of these programs done. So track acclimatization. Oh, the hard compound tires. How I hate thee. Just hoping that this brake pressure is enough. Wasn't enough in the last race in China. Little touch of the wall, why not? Well, that was already better. I was able to stop for the corner. Not necessarily that one. But I think that was my own fault. Got off the brakes a little bit. It's got to feel out the car in this with this brake pressure adjustment. It still just does not stop, man. I don't know what I can change. I have no idea what I can do differently. Why is DRS only green? Fuck off, game. That's great. Fuck off. I can't stop. I cannot stop. Honestly, just get me out, and we gotta add more brake pressure. I don't know. Maybe I need to map it back to my actual brake pedal. I'm gonna try that because it just doesn't seem to work when I use the clutch pedal, just so I can give my feet a little space. Brake and reverse. Use that. No, we don't need to change that. All right, we'll give this a go on these settings. I don't know. Maybe just because this pedal has more give to it, maybe the reaction just isn't as good. So we'll give this another shot with the true brake pedal being the one we're using. All right. Did I just take that too fast, or what exactly did I do wrong here? I can't steer the car. It doesn't stop. I don't know what to do. I don't know what adjustments I can make other than putting the brake pressure on fucking 100%. How useless is that? Stopping is impossible. Thank God for the anti-lock brakes, because
set us back a little.
I don't think there's any way that I can stop without turning this up to literally 100. So, I suppose we'll see how this goes, because it's ridiculous. 93%, and I still can't stop on these damn corners. Well, then if that's not the case, I'm putting the I'm putting my brake pedal back for the clutch. Or back to the clutch pedal, what should be the clutch pedal. Because that's just more comfortable. Well, we'll see how this goes. Doesn't help that the brakes are ice cold. Somehow. I think I need more wing. I definitely need more wing. I feel like slowing down isn't the problem, it's getting the turn in.
We'll make the changes you requested.
Let's give that a go. This first bit of practice has been absolutely useless. really want all this downforce. Especially on a track like Baku, you know, where maxing out down these straights is so important. Haven't even completed a lap yet. We are halfway through the first practice session. Hey, we got purple there. Okay, I'll take it. That turned in better. That, I don't even know. Whatever, we'll continue on. It doesn't stop! What do I gotta do to this car? 100% fucking brake pressure! And it still doesn't stop! What? 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 I have absolutely no fucking clue. What's good? Not this setup. 6.6
We
wings.
have a number of programs to run during the
I know, Jeff! Fuck off!
details in the car monitor. We'll get good data for both the race and
If you were an actual fucking crew chief, you'd give me a setup that worked. Instead of just, oh, hey, you should run those practice programs, bud. Jesus. We are going to be an absolute boat if we run this much downforce in the race. Absolute boat. Okay, that was better. I had this thing on max lock, man. Why? I went through the fucking gate! Did I not? I don't know. Brilliant. Front wing damage, as if I didn't already have enough struggles going around this place.
be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
I don't know. I have no idea. I have not a fucking clue. What else can I do to turn into a corner? Brake stupid early. How is that purple? It doesn't even turn into the fucking castle section.
Engine off.
I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. I'm done fucking around with this fucking practice program. I better fucking pass it.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Please, please let me pass. For the love of God, let me pass this practice program. Don't make me do it again!
That's fantastic. You obviously have a really good understanding of this circuit. What happened? Let me know you're okay.
Brilliant. Well, we wasted nearly all of practice 1 on the acclimatization program. Why can't I...
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Whatever. See if we can even manage to get around here. Not enough... Okay.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute.
Well, we're going to practice 2 then.
The session has drawn to a close.
My Monday's
So let's
going
review
decent,
our
but,
top Hamilton,
yeah, let's see
Ricciardo,
how bad
and
this lap
Sebastian
was.
Vettel. What an incredible
Brilliant.
practice session.
3
But it doesn't stop here, though.
seconds
Join us again as the
off
rest
of
the
George
weekend
Russell.
unfolds.
I mean, I am fairly certain I came to like a complete stop at one point. Holy hell, are we bad. Oh. Like, I don't know what else I can do. Not a clue. Like, it just feels like it's got nothing on corner entry. Like, I don't know if I should just turn the steering sensitivity up. I have no clue. Well, let's try this again. Tire management. This isn't going to go very good. Booze and GTA. Ah, the good old days. High-speed corners turning's not a problem. I don't get it. But low-speed corners, I can have the wheel on max lock. Just doesn't do shit. Alright. Okay. Actually had a decent lap going there. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just not worrying about the gates or what, but... We had a decent lap going. Nearly stopped there in turn 2. That's not, no. Remember when I said I suck at Baku? I'm not gonna stop. Oh, I somehow stopped. I somehow stopped, but then it didn't turn.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
I can't turn through this section! There's nothing I can do! God damn it, man! I don't know. I've got nothing. Talk about a frustrating last couple races. Ah. Can't even get comfortable. I got nothing going right for me here today. All right, steering feels a little sharper. That felt better, but I don't exactly think we're gonna... I can't turn it at that corner! I can't, man! Look at how slow we're going! I damn near stopped! No acceleration, and then when I accelerate, just into the wall. Look at how slow we are out of that corner, and that's how slow we have to be to even make the corner. Okay, that was better. Even though I hopped the curb, I was actually able to turn in, so I'll take it. Brakes are gone.
That looked bad.
Brakes are
You're
gone.
all right. Let me know you're all right.
Brakes are gone. Brakes! Brakes! Brakes!
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
How do I slow down early for a corner? How am I on the brakes before the game is even telling me to get on the brakes, and I still can't slow down on 100% brake pressure? I will figure out Baku at a later date. Cause I don't know why. I don't know why we were so bad. Holy shit. Hello, Sparty. I don't remember ever being that bad at Baku. So like I said, it's not my favorite circuit, but I just can't figure out the car setup wise. Try out some different ones because it just doesn't stop no matter what I do. Alright, well, I'll try this setup for Kentucky, I guess, because Neepit Gaming doesn't have one. Oh boy, New Hampshire's next week. Ah, shit. What's on the agenda? We will race here at Kentucky. We'll head over to MLB. Only thing I know I'm doing for sure in MLB is Tigers, but we'll see. I'll probably do some Road to the Show. Something. Oh, man. Wow. I'm still just so frustrated with Azerbaijan. this setup works, I might go and steal this setup from HD Motorsports more often. Because this is a setup that actually is post 704 screwing with the camber settings. Alright, well, we'll see how this works. A Matt Boyd jersey. Oh my. Matt Boyd's having a great year. I don't see why you should get any hate for it. Hope you bought it from someplace with jersey assurance. So if Matt Boyd gets traded, you can get a different one.
So there,
Pressure
inside.
from behind from Ross Chastain.
Inside.
Fresh out of the pit lane. Thank you. Thank you, William Byron. There is no saving these cars when they wreck. No. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Anybody gonna use the brakes? Not quite. No. All right. Let's try this again.
Okay, get back in there. Let's go.
Man, do I hate Kentucky. You should be able to drive on the apron here in Kentucky. I swear, because there is no transition. It's all banked the same. Yeah, quick wreck. Got ping-ponged there. Front is loose. Front is loose. Car in general feels a bit tight. It's a very strange setup. I've never been very good at Kentucky, which is a little bit bizarre. 1.5 miles, so usually kind of my playground. Yeah, they just called up Trevor Rosenthal. I saw that. He had a ERA 10 plus in AAA. Hey, anything to help the tank. Oh, brake pedal's wrong. Yeah, this is a weird, very, very, very weird setup. All right, well, I'm gonna add a little bit of front weight. Front feels really light. I'll put this up at like 51.5. Tighten the car up a little. I don't know. And then we'll go see what we can do in qualifying. This is going to be a disaster.
Okay, get back in there. Let's go.
Might bring that wedge adjustment back down if the front weight feels okay. So this group qualifying, we usually qualify well. Not if I'm way the hell up here. Car is definitely a bit of a handful. Better turn one there. I'm telling you, I should be able to drive down there. This got beat by Ricky Stenhouse by a fair bit.
Back it down, back it down.
Wait, did I update my stream information? Get the setup out of the way. NASCAR Heat 3. I want to update that just in case it didn't. NASCAR Heat 3. Okay. What is the car doing? Hey,
Wow, that's
top
fast.
of the board. 30.4. Definitely don't think that time is going to be safe by any means. Kind of slow. Just kind of what the 34 does. He's driving right down the middle of the fucking racetrack, honestly. What line do you want me to go to? How is that even fast? Been bumped by Brad Keselowski marginally. Come on, give me a run. Or on the high side just to get around this guy. Ooh, is this car going really slow? It's Haley Deegan again. Turn one felt really good there. Hopefully the 51 doesn't get in our way. Kinda did. Yeah. Ha! Ryan Truex has crashed. We are going way up the racetrack here, so this probably isn't going to be any faster.
Wow, that's fast.
Okay. I feel like the middle line is going to be our happy spot for the race. 8 going real slow. Well, if we can stay out of traffic here at Kentucky, I think we might have a car good enough for a good race. Pushing up, yeah. Oh my goodness, I just tapped the brakes.
Back it down, back it down.
Okay. Won't put any fuel in the car. I don't know why they have these things fueled up the entire way. That doesn't make much sense. No adjustments needed, I don't think. Car's pretty damn banged up after a qualifying run. See what we can do here. 7 minutes remaining in the session. We are still on the top of the board. Coming right out behind Logano and Gase. Oh, jeez. Damn starting park is getting in our way. Kurt Busch down there in the one car, the winner of this race this last weekend. What power on the outside.
That car in front of you is coming to the pit.
Of course he is. Lots of cars are. Trying to stay committed to this high line. There we go. Ooh, front got really late there. Haley Deegan going up 140 miles an hour in the center of the corner. Cutting in turn 3 and going down to that yellow line just doesn't seem to be very fast. Car doesn't sit down there. That worked somehow. Ah, yes. Completely come up and clog my lane. Don't really want to be on the bottom. That shouldn't be a thing. Bubba's gonna wreck us again. Can't save that one. Well, somehow I did. You just can't drive from that view in this game. You know, I've adjusted to the TV pod. What are you doing, Corey LaJoie? Pull down to pit road, man. Adjusted to the TV pod cam in the F1 games, but my goodness, with the way the cars react when you make contact here in this game, you just can't drive from the cockpit view. Not sure if we're going to be able to improve on our time, but we won't have to. Oh, I got into the wall, and I kind of got suction cup there. So we're riding the high line here in 3 and 4. So let's see if this can set us up for a great lap here. Tons of speed. Pushing so hard here. Turn. Ow. Ah, that's not a thing. What? Okay, apparently that's a thing, though.
Slow down.
Fairly certain I sped on pit road the last time, if the speed limit's 45 mile an hour. Alright, well, no fuel. 4 tires, repair that damage. Go out and maybe make one more run. Even though I don't think we're going to get bumped from that top spot. Nobody's came close yet. Yes, phasing through the front bumper of Joey Logano. Perfect. That's what you want to see. Fuel man just chilling on the wall. Repair a little bit of damage. I don't know how that was only 5 seconds of damage.
Clear of the pits, hammer down.
Got some clean racetrack here as long as that car behind us doesn't catch us. Good showing for Hendrick Motorsports, currently 1 and 2 here in qualifying 1. Ow. Okay. No turning there. Understood. 20 seconds to go, so we will only get this lap. That last one was a 30.4. What? I thought it was a terrible lap. Cross the line with our final lap. 30.347. Top of the board in session 1. So we'll advance on, even though I have no idea what we're going to do to duplicate that 30.3. 30.4 seemed to be the best that we could do on our own. I'm not really sure where that
All right, driver, dig.
top time came from. I didn't think it was a very good lap, personally.
Clear of the pits, hammer down.
Punt the cone onto the apron, because why not? Let's go out here and set a 30.4 right off the bat. To the line, 30.4. Exactly what I wanted to do. That is about a 100th of a second off, actually a 1,000th of a second off of what Jimmy Johnson did in Q1. might be even better. Ha! 30.2? Where did I find that speed? First into the 30.2 second bracket the entire session. And there's the understeer. Alright, gonna have to back out of it. Well, we're gonna have to wind down the rest of the 8 minutes of this qualifying session because you know if we pause this game and we simulate and qualify with the 30.2, that the AI will likely get into the 29-second bracket. Wow, I have no idea where that time came from. Lap killed by the Starcom car. He's going to come up, make contact with us for absolutely no reason. That wasn't really necessary. Somehow we saved that. What a lap.
Wow, that's fast.
I don't understand how that's so fast. I have no idea how that's a fast time. Driving up the hill in turn 4 has proved to be fast, and I really don't understand how. Shouldn't be a thing. I don't know how I didn't save that. What? We'll go repair this car, see if we can't go out there and run any more laps that are better. The speed that we found in this session has been very strange. We're gonna have to let a whole bunch of cars go by here before we can drop to the bottom. Got into Jimmy Jam a little bit there.
Drop your speed, driver.
Huh. Wow, 11 seconds of repairs, rip. We'll put new tires on it. In theory, we should only get faster once that fuel load burns off, but I just don't think the game has that modeled in. Gasman once again just sitting on the pit wall, just chilling. Most damage we've had in this qualifying session. 4 minutes to go. Hopefully us being on pit road hasn't allowed any silliness to happen to the times. Cone's still out there.
Clear of the pits, hammer down.
Kyle Busch has ran a 30.3, as has Austin Dillon, but nobody in. We've actually got Kyle Busch beat right now by 1/10 of a second. He's coming on strong behind us. What? Huh. Well, I guess we know what's fast here in turns 3 and 4. Cut it down low and power it up the hill. Even that, not a bad lap with a 30.5. Two minutes and change to go in this session. Ow. It's rather sweaty today. I was on the apron and I didn't die. I think Kyle Busch just went even faster. He's about a tenth of a second off of us now. Only getting faster as this session comes to a close. A little over a minute to go in it. Giving it a go. No. We'll get 2 more laps here. Qualifying session number 2 here in Kentucky. Kyle Busch has a tow from somebody down the back straightaway.
Watch that car in front of you. He's slowing down. He's going to be pitting.
Somebody's pitting. Please be Kyle Busch. Can you imagine if he just comes in right now? He did! After getting the tow from Matt DiBenedetto, Kyle Busch decides he's going to come down the pit lane. We got one more shot to better our time, but with a damaged race car, I don't think that's going to happen. And pushing, pushing, pushing up towards the wall. Not into the wall, though. And DiBenedetto just killed us. Race to the line with DiBenedetto. We will. What the hell happened there? What is still happening? Top of the board in the first 2 qualifying sessions. This time we break into the 30.2 second range. And now we will try and qualify for the pole in the top 10 shootout. 5 minutes. If I can ever get this car going straight.
Clear of the pits, hammer down.
We'll see what time we have to run here. With the limited time the AI have, I don't know if they're going to be able to get that fast to break down into the 30.3s. So we'll see. So we'll just keep going back to what we know was fast. Come on, don't push, keep it. There we go. Remember, 30.4 was my goal last time. I think I may have pushed it too hard. Yep. That car defied physics. Alright, well, we're gonna have to come down pit road here. Okay. No fuel. Oh, wow. 0 seconds of repairs? What? That doesn't make any sense. But whatever. We'll repair the car anyway, put 4 fresh tires on it, and then we got to go out and set a lap. Just pushing too hard there, even though we don't even have to. Still got plenty of time.
All right, now, dig, dig, dig.
Best time is a 31.0, currently set by Eric Almirola, but I'm sure by the time we get around to the start-finish line, that will not be the case. I said top 10 shootout. I forgot there's 12 cars in the last bit of qualifying here. Oh, I don't know what I was thinking. I was looking at the board wrong. Almirola's not first. Had to back out. Another lap dead. Qualifying 3, not going our way right now. Even that lap put us up into 9th. 30.8. Almirola running really low for some reason. Should be better here. We'll see what it is.
That was a better one.
7th, 30.6. A minute to go. We should have about 3 laps remaining. And that's if we're lucky. What will Almirola do? Couldn't take my preferred line there, and I'm pushing way up the racetrack. Lock it down. Oh boy. We gotta haul ass just to get around and get one more lap in. Considering we're not even at top speed right now. I think we're narrowly going to get one more lap. Brad Keselowski looking fast on the inside. We will get one more lap, but I don't really know if we're where we want to be. There's too many cars in front of us. Took some steering input out of the wheel. I don't know if that's going to be any faster. Coming to the line. 7th. Really feel like we blew a shot at pole there. What was the top time? We'll see here. 30.3. Man, we could have done it. Could have done it, could have got pole, but we'll be starting 7th for the Quaker State 400 at Kentucky. Oh boy, reach up there and pull those belts tight one more time because we gotta go racing now. Woo! Not ever been my best track, but we got a good starting position. Should be able to get to the front here. I think we got the speed to pass these guys, so just stay out of trouble. That's gonna be the key. Starting on the inside.
Be ready.
Quaker State 400
Green, green, green.
from Kentucky,
line,
and we
got one
are
outside.
racing. Ryan Blaney got the pole. Clint Boyer on the outside of him, then Brad Keselowski, Truex Jr.,
Still
Kyle
there.
Busch, Kurt Busch, and ourselves.
Stay low. Still there.
Big old muscle move on Martin Truex Jr. on the opening lap.
Stay low. Stay low. Careful. Still there. You're clear all around there.
It's just pushing so hard. It's pushing so hard.
Hold your line. Got
Kevin
one
Harvick
inside.
is going to spin out and potentially save
Green
us
line,
here.
in the middle.
Wow. Where was that push? The sun went down, the lights came on, and all of a sudden I can't steer this thing. Well, we're not going to pit, but we are back to 17th. Lost 10 places from where we started in just one lap. Turn 3,
Coming to
we
the
got
green.
there, wouldn't turn.
Be ready here.
Back to green.
Car outside. Hold your line.
39 laps in this opening stage.
Careful. Still there.
Oh God, we're in the middle. Back out of that. Don't want to be there. Let's just get a clean green flag run.
Car outside.
Nearly got punted by Paul Menard.
Car there on the inside.
Gripping the wheels so tight.
Keep hitting your mark.
What the hell was
Get
Menard
better.
doing? What is he doing?
Careful. Still there.
And there's the
clear.
physics.
Car high.
And we're
careful.
wrecking. Well, this has gone like pretty much every mile and a half that we've gone to this year, and we've got early problems. Can't race in traffic. AI run on rails,
Coming to
and
the
you're just
green,
not
driver.
able to do that at any speed.
Ready.
You got to run a different line to be fast here. Well, we're way in the back. We'll have to see what we can do to remedy that. Man, I just wish my car would have turned in turn 3. We'd still be up front.
Careful. Still there.
Risky move going to the outside of the AI. They usually like to squeeze you up in the fence.
Still there. Got a car coming inside now. Hold your line. Stay high. Still there. Wow, that's fast.
Oh, Jesus,
All right,
where's the
you're clear
turn?
there. Car there on the inside.
Need you to go, Reed Sorensen.
Car there on the inside. You got room. You're clear.
Left the inside
inside
open
now.
for David Reagan. He will take advantage of that.
Inside. That was a better lap.
That was a better lap, was it?
Careful. Still there.
Passing around the
All
outside
clear.
seems to be a viable
Car
option.
there on the inside.
AI like the bottom. They're leaving me alone up there.
All right. Clear low.
And we are making moves.
That was a better lap. Careful. Still there. You're all clear on the bottom there.
Got some tire smoke in front of us. Not sure where that was from. Around the outside of our teammate William Byron, Ryan
clear.
Preece was looking
All right,
like he
clear
was going
low.
to come all the way up to the top lane.
All right. You're clear there.
But alas, he did not. Up into 27th.
That was a better
What
lap.
is Bubba doing?
Careful. Still there.
Oh,
All
that
right,
was
clear low.
entirely my own fault. I wanted to make the move on the outside of Bubba, but that would have been 4 wide. Which just has
Still
no
there.
shot of working. Didn't mean to get into Bubba Wallace there. Hope he saves it. Ow. And he took a little swipe at us. Chris Buescher. Can we somehow save this? Yes. Well, we're back where we started. Well, what a save that was. Out of pure laziness out of turn number 4.
Careful, still there.
It's at least encouraging to know that we can make our way through the pack a little bit. Made up over 10 spots. Reed Sorensen, hey, where the hell are you going? Do you really think you have a shot at holding us off? Car just is tight. Gotta loosen it up a little bit, I think. I fucked that up. You should be able to run the apron here, 704. If I can run the apron here while putting steering input in, I can run the apron in the corner. It's just an extension of the track. $23 laps remaining on the fuel. I think we have that and more to go in stage number 1. I can only hope. Stage 1 pretty much going to be a wash. Not going to get a stage win here this time, like we did in Daytona. Laps around here are too short to try and short pit and gain an advantage on pit road.
That was a great lap.
I don't really know if it was. Yep. That's what I wanted to do. Kentucky's just such a weird track. Turns 1 and 2 is where all the speed is, and then 3 and 4 I just push up.
We got 20 more laps.
Finally catching Parker Kligerman here. Driving so bad.
Still there. Clear all around.
Oh my goodness, I could push here in qualifying. Track's colder,
All
there's
right,
more grip.
halfway this lap.
Why can't I turn?
Still there. You got room. You're clear.
They just make up some places under green. Ryan Truex, who we saw beached on the apron in qualifying for whatever reason. Oh my goodness. Just pushed right up into him.
Still there.
Wow, that breeze coming through my window feels nice. Woo!
Stay high, stay high. Careful, still there.
I don't really think I have any other choice but staying high at the moment, do I? Crew chief, or spotter, rather.
Bottom's clear.
Nearly digging, I swear. Give me no room. You can't hold the cars straight in this game. Which is what you need if an AI driver is going to squeeze you up to the fence like that. Truex has gotten back to our inside as Bay has squeezed us in the fence for about the 15th time this season.
Hold your line, stay high. Still there. You're all clear on the bottom there. All right, you're clear.
Look, we've made up 3 places. $14 laps on the fuel. I think there's 14 to go in the stage. No. Well, we might have actually caught a break here. Shit. Ah, what in the hell are the physics there? We had caught a break. We had caught a break until I put 2 tires on the yellow line, and all of a sudden, my car, it has no grip. That's not how these tracks work, 704. Please, like, you've had 3 tries at this game now, and you've never fixed it. Probably gonna lose that one spot. Yep.
Drive safe, be smart, keep your head on straight. Be ready.
iRacing knows that that you can drive down there. Any other racing NASCAR game has ever known that you can drive in the apron
Keep it nice,
on
smooth
tracks
forward.
like this.
Stay high up there. Still there?
But fine, continue to make the apron
Car
literal
there on the
death.
inside. Looking inside now.
Joey Gase gonna squeeze us.
Hold your line, stay high. Still there? Hold your line.
And Brendan got a shove. Don't really want to make it 3 wide in the middle there. 9 to go in the stage.
Careful, still there.
Ah, shit.
You're all clear on the bottom there.
The
Hold your
outside
line,
of
got one
LaJoy.
inside.
Gave us a slight squeeze.
You got room, you're clear.
I mean, I don't know how the AI can drive around on that line. My car just don't stick there.
Still there. Looking inside now.
So the charge to
Clear
the
all
front
around.
continues. Cody Ware slow.
Careful, still there. Careful, still there. All right, you're clear there.
I'm telling you, if we can just stay on the high side,
Bottom's clear.
that's gonna
Car there
be
on the inside.
it's gonna be where
All
we
right,
can
clear
make
low.
these moves.
You got room, you're clear.
Ah, problems in front of us. It's Jimmy Johnson. That'll likely bring out a caution.
Yellow's out.
And
back
it
out.
does. So, with a few laps to go in this stage, Kyle Larson will come into pit. A lot of the front guys coming into pit as well. I'm going to stay out and gain all those spots. Yes, please. So, a stage win may not be out of the question. Denny Hamlin, Daniel
We're
Suarez,
going green. Ready?
William Byron, some fast cars here in the top 10.
Hold your line, got one inside.
We can power it around the outside. 3 laps to go.
Car there on the inside. All clear.
Can we get to the outside of Busher? Not quite. Oh, that was some janky shit.
Careful, still there.
Lost the front end there.
Got one down low now.
Ty Dillon gonna make it to our inside. Oof, he's slowed
Here
up
we go.
though.
All right,
2
clear
laps to go. Can we get up and challenge Denny Hamlin for this stage win? I somehow suspect not, but regardless,
Stay high up here.
I think
Careful,
we've got a good
still there.
stage finish coming
Car
for
there
us.
on the inside. All right, you're clear there.
Bubba gave us a
Outside,
squeeze.
outside.
Loose all the way through the corner. Luckily, he's slowed up as well.
Careful, still there. We got one to go.
1 lap to go in stage number 1.
All right, you're clear.
I'm not sure how
Inside.
we're still going forward.
You got
Bubba
room,
slowed
you're clear
up
there.
big time. I don't know if he's got a problem or what the deal was. One more spot at the line, doesn't look like it, but somehow we're gonna salvage 5th in stage number 1. I'll take it.
Top 5 that stage. That'll get the job done, driver.
I will take that. Whew. Wow. Whew. And everyone looks like they're pitting. Some of the guys in the back aren't. I'm going to come in and pit. We don't have any damage. Right side tires are fine. I'm going to take... Or left side tires are fine. I'm going to take right side tires. We only need a half a can of fuel to fill this thing up. Hell yeah. We do lose 14 spots, but we're in 19th on the
Coming to
restart.
the green, driver. Ready.
The
Outside.
unfortunate part is we're restarting on the inside. But I do think we jumped
Still there.
some people that did pit. Whoa, Denny. Whoa, Denny.
Inside, inside.
Oh my goodness, how did we make
Clear
that
high,
work?
clear high.
Just keep it straight.
Car there on the inside.
Well, that brought out the caution. It's a bit unfortunate. But whatever. Stay out. 19th, exactly where we restarted for stage 2.
All right, be smart out there. Going green. Ready. Car on the outside now.
Getting to the outside, not going to be possible here in turn 1, so we'll just have to ride our line.
Still there.
Oh goodness, turn.
Careful, still there.
Somehow we made it through that corner. I had 2
Still there.
tires on the yellow.
Careful, still there. Car there on the inside.
Ricky Stenhouse gonna get to our inside.
Hold that line,
I'm
driver.
telling you, my car is just not happy where it currently is.
Still
Jamie
there.
McMurray running in the top 20. Oh God, are we about to make it 4 wide?
Careful, still there.
Please.
Car high, careful.
Power, power, power. Come on. Yep. Ah, no, 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 no. Don't let the ping pong happen.
Stay low, stay low.
What?
Still there. All right, you're clear there.
Okay, well, I guess in a way we got what we wanted. We're on the high side, and it only cost us a spot. Even though
Hold your
Almirola
line,
still wants
stay
to come
high.
up and
Still there.
crowd us. As soon as you get in the gas, your car moves up a lane. A little bit too high there.
Careful, still there.
Ah, you gotta leave me some space there, Eric. Stenhouse is
Car there on the
gonna
inside.
run into us. Something I will never understand about the NASCAR heat games is just
Inside.
where the AI get that run from when you
All
leave
right,
the bottom
you're clear
open.
there. Inside. All right, you're clear there. Car there on the inside. You got room, you're clear there.
Jesus. Who's leading? Kyle Busch. It's a yellow car. I had to avoid Kurt Busch. He was looking a bit out of shape there on the entry to turn 1. Fortunately, I had to back out of my run. Look at how slow they're going.
You got room, you're clear.
I don't know if they're using any brakes. I haven't used brakes my entire race. Not quite sure where Almirola's going. Come on. Grip, 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 grip.
Careful, still there. Load clear. Car there on the inside.
Bottom line for the AI is just so quick. I don't understand. Of course, they're too
Hold
wide.
your line, stay high. Careful, still there.
Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no.
Towers, call to caution.
Brings the caution out. 6 seconds of repairs. That's a lot to drive around with. Anybody pitting? Only the back of the field. So I'm going to come in now. Make sure we can make it to the end of this stage. So I don't think anybody else can.
We're going green. Ready.
Back racing at Kentucky. Jimmy Johnson, with his earlier problems, is out of the race 23 laps down. 23 to go in this opening second stage, rather.
Careful, still there. Got one peeking inside.
Some slight contact with Brendan Gaughan.
Car there on the inside.
We may just, if this stays green till the end of this stage,
Stay high, stay high. Still there.
get out of this with a stage win.
You got room, you're clear. Car there on the inside.
It's
You
a big
got
if
room,
at the
you're
moment,
clear.
though.
Inside. All right, you're clear.
I think we're nearly around everybody who did make
there on
pit
the
stops
inside.
under that last yellow. Oh, this is not where I want to be. In between the two Premier Motorsports cars, the unsponsored black
Hold your
machines.
line, driver.
Somehow I've made it
Clear high, clear high.
to the outside, and we haven't wrecked.
Hold your
Glitchy
line,
shit
got one
happened to
inside.
the outside of Cody Ware. We'll make that pass.
All right, you're clear.
Should have the run to clear Ryan Preece and maybe even Daniel Hemrick by the time
Car there
we
on the
enter
inside.
turn number 3.
All right, clear low.
Just trying to keep this thing off the
Inside.
wall, and Hemrick!
You're clear.
And Daniel Hemrick
Car
gets
there
right
on
at
the
our
inside.
quarter panel on exit. Where do you want me to go? Where do you want me to go? The most frustrating part about the way the AI race you in this game is just there's nothing there. I tell you.
Drive safe, be smart, keep your head on straight. Ready.
Just no way to avoid a wreck there. Panthers, thank you for that follow. Welcome. anybody else is enjoying the stream, I sure would appreciate the follow. Torturing myself on NASCAR Heat 3 isn't always the most fun thing in the world.
Inside,
Come on, get
inside.
to the quarter, Brennan. Gone. Yes. One way or another.
Got a carload now. Still there, inside. All right, you're clear there. Car on the outside now.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness.
Inside. All clear.
The Benedetto Rex. We save it. No caution for the time being. I don't know how in the world he saved that.
Still there.
Car turned a little bit too well there. Up into the wall.
Careful, still there. Car
I feel
there
like the
on
goal in
inside.
turns 3 and 4 is just to stay with the computers. There's no way you're going to outgas them here at Kentucky.
Hold your line, stay high. Still there.
Oh, shit. Shit. Not going to be a great corner. We might be able to get the quarter panel of Joey
Inside,
Gase. Yes. Down the back straightaway into the top
Bottom
30. Don't have any janky shit happen. Oh.
Still there.
Used up LaJoy just a little bit.
Clear high, clear high.
13 to go in this second stage. I'm not sure if our plan of pit strategy is going to get us a stage win after all the cautions. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit,
Still
oh
there?
shit, oh shit.
All right, clear outside.
That's gotta bring out a caution, right? No. I'm not quite
Outside,
sure
outside.
what the flagman and David Hoots, even though I know David Hoots retired, not quite sure what they're looking at. I think we could use a good old-fashioned put it out. I'm not quite sure what Cody
Careful,
Ware is
still there.
doing.
All
Holy
right,
hell.
there.
This is not career mode. This is championship mode. We do the races right along with the NASCAR
there?
schedule as I've gotten into Corey LaJoy because they are just so slow in the corners.
Got
And
a
once
Carlo
again, I
now.
think he might have... Nope, he didn't save it that time. Not many cars pitting. Not many cars pitting. 11 to go here in this stage. I'm going to pit now. What do we have to lose? 33rd spot.
We're going green. Be ready here.
Yep, do the races right along with the NASCAR
Car
schedule.
high, careful.
Well, we had a
Got one
spot
down low now.
on Reed Sorensen. We nearly gave it up there.
All right, clear low.
On the restart, 8 to go in stage number 2
there
as
on the
DiBenedetto's rear bump. What in the hell was that?
All right, you're clear there.
What in the literal hell was that? NASCAR Heat 4, don't let me down.
All right, now be smart out there. Going green. Ready.
Well, no stage win here in
5
stage
to go,
2.
driver.
I'm turning. It's got nothing.
Inside.
What in the hell?
Still there.
Oh, I can drive around the outside of some cars here. Good to know. Then you're just out of line all the way down the front stretch.
Careful. still there. Car there on the inside.
Nice and early in the
Clear
gas,
low, clear
still
low.
not really turning.
All clear.
Really had to crank the wheel there.
Inside.
Oh.
You're all clear on the bottom.
Nearly made that. And Haley
Clear out,
Deegan's
bud.
lost it because NASCAR Heat. Will she save it?
Nice driving
No.
that stage, driver.
And that'll be the end of stage number 2. So what do we do here? I would assume everyone's going to come down pit road. I am wrong. But the majority of everybody is. 58 laps to go. We can make it on one more stop. Everyone else is going to need one more stop. I think we stay out and go to damn near the front of the field. We need track position
All
here.
right, man.
We'll have
We're
to
coming
pit a
to the green.
little bit
Be ready
earlier
now.
as we cross the line. How
Car
many
outside.
laps to go? 55. We can make it to the end on one more stop.
Careful, still there.
Teammate William Byron is leading this race.
Stay on the bottom. Still there.
We have not led this entire way.
Stay on the bottom. Still there. You're all clear up top there.
I'm not sure if we can lead this race and pull away with it. But I'm telling you, that's one of the best strategy calls we've had in a while. To the lead for the first
Car there on the inside.
time.
You're clear all
And
around
we've
there.
cleared William Byron. But how much can we run away with it? Turn 1 and 2 is where we pull away. 53 laps to go. We're so much better than the AI in turns 1 and 2. Half a second lead over Byron.
Excellent lap there. Good job.
Best lap of the race, 30.4. I always tell you guys that all we need is clean air. We can run away with these things, even on the hardest difficulty. Already a 1.4, 1.5 second lead over William Byron, and it's all because of what we can do in turns 1 and 2. Sorry about the unintentional rhyme there, but it worked out. Nearly a 2-second lead already. I just hope this thing stays green, man. Stay green to the end. Even if we have a bad pit road entry, as we always seem to, that's fine. .49 laps to go in the Quaker State 400. Can we really reverse what we've had gone on so many times this year, and which is dominate races and then just throw them away late? Can we be absolutely mediocre for the first 2 stages and then somehow come away with a win? We have 1 win on the season. That came all the way back in the 3rd race of the year in Las Vegas. We've had plenty of opportunities to win races since, and it just hasn't happened. Dominated Daytona a week ago. only to get put in the middle, 3 wide, wrecked, and we're never able to make our way back to the front. Ow. Don't do that again. $19 laps to go on the fuel. Fuel run here will last you over 30 laps. .2-second lead over now second place Daniel Suarez. There's another car on pit road that looked like Ryan Truex had an engine failure. Smoke coming from the hood of that car. Ah, Jesus, what am I doing? No. That does look like Ryan Truex. I don't think there's another car on the grid that looks like that. Why do I need a new version of Stream Deck right now? Just had an update pop up. Alright, let me pause the game real quick and get rid of that. That's rather annoying. Why would I want to update my Stream Deck while streaming? Tires are really falling off. Can only do so much. Kevin Harvick seems to be catching us, but I think that's more because of my own mistakes and not because he's fast. 42 to go, 15 on the fuel. We're fast enough to still stretch that lead out. We just gotta drive consistently. Oh my goodness. Can I quit doing that?
Caution.
Caution for that. Well, can't make it to the end. Really no reason to pit. Some of the back cars are pitting. I don't know if it's doing it for track position or what the deal is.
All right, man. You're
Banking
coming to
on
the green.
cautions.
Be ready here. Green flag.
Green flag back in the air.
Got one up
With
top.
our worn tires, I don't quite know how much we're going to be able to pull away.
Clear high, clear high.
Because they are toast. Oh, Jesus. Two of the fastest cars all weekend have just overtaken us. Oh, Harvick.
Careful, still there.
Not a fan of that.
Still there.
Just got no grip on corner exit.
Stay on
No
the
acceleration on
Careful,
corner
still
exit
there.
really should be what I'm trying to say. Can I get to the outside of Harvick? Not on worn tires. It's just all about making it to the pit stop now.
Stay low, stay low. Careful, still
Oh my
there.
goodness. I'm going slower than
there on the
Harvick and I
inside.
can't turn. I think a pit stop would be beneficial, to be honest.
Careful, still there.
The outside of Blaney. We can
Stay high,
run
stay
with
high.
these guys
Careful, still
on
there.
these worn tires. We just can't pull away like we were. Turns 3 and 4 are damn near impossible with these tires. But luckily, with 34 laps to go, that's about how long a run is here.
Car there on the
Really
inside.
struggling on these tires. Just don't wreck the car. That's all we have to
Clear
do.
low there.
Just keep this close. Eight laps remaining on the fuel.
Car there on the inside.
Austin Dillon with a good run to the inside, but he can't do anything with it. We'll have the run on the high side. Slight
Careful,
contact.
still there.
You're seeing the effect of the tire wear right now. Turn 1 used to be where we were the best, and nobody could match us. Now we match them in 1 and 2, and they're better than us in 3 and 4. 32 to go, 7 on the fuel. Just keep them as close as possible. Their stuff's getting worn out too. I'm amazed I've even stayed this close on these tires. Leader's 1.2 seconds up the road. That's Brad Keselowski. We can pit at any time and make it to the end. Right? 30 to go. I think I'm going to pit this time.
Back it down, back it down.
Okay. Fuel, tires, repairs. Just please no caution that gets us trapped a lap down. Three seconds of repairs. I don't want to do this. Man, I probably should have ran another lap. Why? I cut it close on fuel.
Clear of the pits, hammer down.
One lap down. But we have some clean racetrack to run some banger times. 28 to go, 29 on the fuel. Let's hope I'm not overusing the fuel here. There are cars on pit road. That I thought we would overtake. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Fuck. Damn it. The apron again. The apron again will probably wipe away any chance of us winning this one. Even if I take the wave around with that 14 seconds of repairs. First car lap down. In fact, the only car just one lap
We're
down.
going green.
Everyone
Be
can
ready
make
here.
it to the end now, so I
Green
think the
flag.
win is out of the question.
Got one peeking inside.
Well, 23 laps to go.
Inside, inside. You got room. You're clear. All clear.
Pretty fresh
Car
stuff.
there on the inside. Car there on the inside.
Little wall contact, little ping pong off Hemrick.
Inside, inside.
I'm not quite sure what that was with Kurt Busch. But whatever it was, it sent me all the way to the top of the
Careful.
racetrack.
Still there. Hold your line. Stay high. Careful. Still there.
Turn.
You got room. You're clear there.
It's over.
Tower is called a caution.
How do I go from dead ass tight to the fact that I push in the wall to loose in the same corner? It's almost like there's a delay in the response in my
We're
wheel.
going green. Be ready here.
Because it's like,
Green flag.
why do I still have aero damage? Did I not just pit? Hey,
Tower
Tower.
is called a caution. All right, now be smart out
All
there.
about recovering
Going
as many positions as we
Ready.
can now.
Green's
Got
out,
New
man.
Hampshire
Let's go.
next week. It's going to be a tough race. We are back on the lead lap after we brought out the caution. So any position we can gain in these last 15 laps.
Stay high, stay
definitely
high.
help.
Still there?
Kurt Busch slow. He got squirrely.
Still there.
So I'm going to try and drive her on the outside, but I can't do it.
Got
And,
one down
yeah.
low now.
Because that's how race car crashes work. That's definitely how race car crashes work. Door-to-door contact sends my car this way, and not me on his quarter panel hooking him, and then me go. I've just never understood how you can publish this game and put it out there, knowing that happens, and say that's okay.
Almost
That's
ready.
what race car crashes look like. That's what happens when two cars touch
Careful,
doors.
still there.
What? It's just
Hold your
absolutely
line, stay
absurd.
high. Careful, still there. Careful, still there. Car there on the inside.
Again. Door-to-door contact. His car continues to run straight. My car ping-pongs to the outside wall. Just let me finish last.
All right,
If
man.
I can't even
Recover
make
to the
passes
green.
around the outside without
Ready?
getting squeezed up to the fence by the AI and then having my car ping-pong into the outside wall, let me finish last. End this race. 8 miserable laps to go.
Careful, still there. Inside.
I'm getting squeezed by my teammate.
Inside, inside. Stay high, stay high. Still there. Careful, still there. Got a car coming inside now.
Jesus Christ, don't you dare.
Inside.
Move it, Haley Deegan. Go. You shouldn't even be in a NASCAR series.
You're all clear up top. All right, clear low.
All of a sudden it's tight.
Car there on the inside. Still there. Got a car low now. 5 to go, driver. Stay high up here.
There's no
Careful.
way we
Still
can get
there.
a top 20, is
You
there?
got room. You're clear there. Looking inside now.
No, no, no.
Wave them off.
That
Caution
brought out a
down.
caution. Well, that might actually benefit us. Might be able to get more positions this way.
All right, now be smart out there. Going green. Ready.
Oh,
Hammer
what
down,
the
green
hell?
down. Car outside.
Quick drop of the green flag. I didn't even have my hands on the
2
wheel.
to go, driver.
2
Car high,
laps to
careful.
go.
Got one peeking inside. You're
That's
all
not
clear
a
up
thing. Somebody please try and tell me how that works. Side by side rubbing, door to door, and my rear quarter panel, instead of getting the contact on the rear quarter panel and hooking the car to the right, somehow that means my car goes flying to the left? What? It just doesn't make any sense, and I know it's not going to be any better for NASCAR Heat 4. But come on! Anybody that's ever seen a stock car race knows that's not what happens in that situation. I can't wait to hear how much you're advertising your improved physics and AI for NASCAR Heat 4 when it's going to be the same shit all over again.
Car there on the inside. Got one peeking
Yep.
inside.
Yep. I've about had enough of Bubba Wallace. He can finish last.
White flag is in the air.
Finally, this race is almost over. They're 3 wide. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to have any room to make a move here. Nope, because Landon Castle shuts the door.
Still there. You're all clear
Might
up
be
top.
able to get Hemrick at the line.
Car high, careful. Hey, we finished. That's the
33rd in the Quaker State 400 with a 104 speed rating, 1 point shy of perfect. I think the only thing I think you need to pay attention to in this race, and the only thing I want to pay attention to, is how good we were when we were in clean air. When we got to the front, we pulled away by one of the biggest margins we have this year. We were clear by 4 seconds at one point. And that's really encouraging. Especially at a track that I know I'm not very good at. But I don't think us not winning today had any... I mean, what was that? Here, let's... I usually don't do this for the championship races, but let's take a look at the replay. No, I want the long replay. Let's take a look at all these ridiculous crashes. Started 7th, had the speed, should have probably been on pole, but we screwed that up. Got into turn 3 there. My car just wouldn't turn. Car was completely different. Then, of course, Harvick doesn't know where he's going, so he runs into the back of us. I got forced to the apron here. Some more glitchy side-by-side contact crap. Sent me around. Cars didn't know how to use their brakes, so they continued to run into us. The outside lane was really good for us today. We were able to make up a lot of places there. This was actually an amazing save. We went through the grass and did not wreck. Lost a ton of spots, but we did not wreck. Bubba Wallace was all over us today. That's why I decided to punt him in the end. Made it back up to the front with some pit strategy here. I don't even remember what happened, but I'm sure we'll find... No caution replay there. When is Heat 4 coming? October, I believe. Or September. That was some major understeer in turn 4. Looking at the replay, maybe Hemrick wasn't as at fault there as I thought he was. I was just trying to get the car to turn, and I had exited the corner and was still turning, turned down into him a little bit. The ping-ponging on the back straightaway, you can't keep the car straight. The game doesn't allow you to. When the AI squeezes you up to the wall, it's a wreck bound to happen every time. Austin Dillon won a stage. We restart. I think this is stage 3 up front. And then we took the lead not long after. And I think you'll see that from our teammate, William Byron. With a power mover on the outside here in turn number 1. Where we made up a lot of our places today. Car just stuck so well in turn 1. We got so much good drive off. And then this was when my tires fell off. We had fallen back from a 4-second lead. Actually, there was a caution that allowed them to get back in the picture, and then I wasn't really able to hang with them. I had 50% wear on my right front tire. Car just wouldn't stick. I think I fell back to around 5th or 6th before I came down pit road. Before some apron shenanigans cost us the chance at the win today. Still have yet to make our pit stop, as you can tell from the damage. Austin Dillon, Paul Menard, they made it past. And then we came in and made the pit stop. Didn't even show the ridiculous spin on the apron. Shocker. Just shows us going to the back. Running the Larson line around 3 and 4. And what do you know? Bubba Wallace. He was the Ty Dillon of this race. We always have problems with Ty Dillon. Classic 4 wide. Had some weird quarter panel door-to-door stuff go on. And then finally this miserable race ended. Best car in the field today. That was proved with us out front. No doubt. Nobody pulled away like that all day except us. And yet bad things happen. So 23rd in the points. We are locked into the chase with the 1 win. Only 13 playoff points. We weren't able to get any stage wins here today. New Hampshire's not a good track for me either, so next week ought to be really interesting. But fastest lap went to Kevin Harvick. Austin Dillon led the most laps. Who won this race? Austin Dillon did. How about that? I think that's his first win on the year, if I remember correctly. So fastest lap, Harvick. Austin Dillon leads the most laps. I'm sure I'm probably going to be the tough luck guy. David Reagan on the move, 40th starting position, finished 16th. We started 7th. No, it's Jimmy Johnson, 13th to 40th after the problems early on here in Kentucky. Race went a lot better than I thought it would, to be honest. I really don't ever think that we have a chance to win here. NASCAR Heat 2, we really weren't good. Even in career mode this last year, we weren't very good here. But we got some good tracks coming up for us after New Hampshire. Pocono is one that if we can get clean air, we can run away with it. Watkins Glen, I'm a pretty decent road racer, so that's good. And then, of course, we go to Michigan. Indianapolis is always kind of hit or miss with us. But, hey, we were decent. We were decent today, had the best car. So, again, stuff to look at and say that that's good. Gotta find a way to finish these races and not screw these things up. Once the chase arrives, because we know we're in it. We know we're gonna have a chance at a championship, but after that, I really don't know. So I will be right back. Then we'll get into some MLB. I think we're gonna lead it off at Tigers franchise just because it's been a while. Tigers and Indians will be coming up momentarily.
In my hands, I hit the silence. It's not the first time that I've fallen, almost drowned. If I'm going down, I'm not going quiet. I've carried the world so long, my feet don't touch the ground. The oceans are gonna run dry, and every star's gonna leave the sky. Before I give up this fight, gonna knock me down, but don't count me out. As long as I've still got breath, as long as my heart beats and blood runs red, I won't be the one that gets left. Gonna knock me down, but don't count me out. Before it comes and goes in the blink of an eye. It breaks every bone as long as it heals right. You can walk through the darkest night and see the other side. The oceans are gonna run dry, and every star's gonna leave the sky. Before I give up this fight, gonna knock me down, but don't count me out. As long as I've still got breath, as long as my heart beats and blood runs red, I won't be the one that gets left. Gonna knock me down, but don't count me out. Star's gonna leave the sky. Before I give up this fight, gonna knock me down, but don't count me out. As long as I've still got breath, as long as my heart beats and blood runs red, I won't be the one that gets left. Gonna knock me down, but don't count me out.
Okay. For the first time in a while, we go get back into MLB. If I can get my wheel off. Ah!
Spring sprints toward summer. A promise well kept.
Welcome to the show, Santa Maria.
Santa Maria. Yes, indeedy. So damn hot in this room. Killing me.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make the rope bread.
Oh boy. Well, this ought to be fun. Tigers and Indians. This probably won't go very well. We haven't played all that bad against the Indians so far this year. Ooh, Matt Boyd's going. Alright. Holy shit, these ERAs. What do we want to do here? DH Miggy. Figure this lineup out. And no, I don't want to take Nico out. It's been batting pretty well lately. Take Mercer out for Lugo. I'd like to get Ronnie in. But where? That lineup will do. All right. Holy hell. Well, you've probably forgotten the rules to pick the sticks. So here you go. The scores broken down for you there. How it works. Pick a batter in the Tigers lineup or the Indians lineup if you so choose, and score points in a season-long competition. But this is the lineup that you have to choose from. Come on, notepad. Notepad. There we go. All right, Sparty with Nick Castellanos. If anybody else wants to make pick the stick selections throughout the game, do so. But we're going to get out to the first of three, I think, between the Tigers and Indians.
Haters don't feel you till your name mentioned. Scripture tell me no one excluded when rain dripping. We all part of the picture, it's just our frames different. And I still ride for my I just different. Oh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Oh.
If you was whack and you came up with some paper.
Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. Tonight, a matchup out of the AL Central between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. Trevor Bauer will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough.
About to get underway. Jacoby Jones will lead it off with Josh Harrison out of the order. And right down the first pitch. First pitch is hit right down the line. And Jacoby Jones with a first pitch leadoff double. I forgot how to call baseball games, boys.
Take the first pitch of the game? No way.
Pretty good pitch to hit right there. Right down into the corner. Carlos Gonzalez, who's not even an Indian anymore, down there to get it. And now Nick Castellanos. We've been decent against Trevor Bauer this year, who I do believe is the pitcher. Yes. So an early opportunity for the Tigers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
Cutter will miss down low.
A ball and no strikes. Fellas, we check out the Tribe.
Progressive Field, fresh off hosting the All-Star game.
Out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last
top
7.
of the American League Central. The team we're chasing. Got to have a good series against them here. Slider is up and inside from strike one.
One of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
The 1-1 home.
Change up, got us out in front.
Number 2. Bauer has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely
missed the
allows
barrel of the
a
bat
large
there.
number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons
I'm gonna miss somehow.
Really well, and he throws
out in front, perhaps. Castellanos strikes out.
You have to be able to throw inside and throw
good bounce back from Bauer.
He's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting
only 2
lineup
hitters in this order,
Tigers.
batting over
Mark,
300, but overall we're not too bad.
In the game.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to
sorry.
have to create a spark. Hopefully, it's with the first two guys in the
Just
back.
early on that slider down
He's set. Here
and
it
low,
comes.
or down and low.
Breaking ball that time.
Breaking
misses out of the zone.
I
And
told you,
set
I'm
behind the plate
gotta
is
get
Joe
back in this whole
McDonald.
baseball
You see the
commentary
rest
thing.
of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Zero. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner.
Missing
the next
bats.
inning, he doesn't
What
get
Bauer
much of that
does.
inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite
1-1.
confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the
Inside,
strike zone.
and Cabrera's
One pitch is a
ahead.
strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball.
Be nice to get up early in this game for Matthew Boyd.
Now the 2-1.
3-1 on Miguel.
We're seeing a
Goodrum on
AB
deck.
here from the
One of the
3
few
hole.
batters in this order
If he can
who's
work a walk
hot
at
right
the
now.
end here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first
Ball
inning.
was inside, damn it.
Swing and
Is that a cutter?
Lindor has a play.
Frankie
And that's
Lindor
the
there to make the
second out of
play.
inning. Now at the plate.
Now Goodrum.
Opportunity for him here to
It's a
pick up
fastball, but that
runner
thing had
from
some
second
movement
with
on it.
2 away. Here comes the first pitch.
Curveball
Drops
down
in
to
a
the
strike to
zone.
start the at-bat.
Strike
Nothing
one to Goodrum. Chop foul. Quickly 2 strikes on Nico. Decent swing and a changeup, but right over the top of it.
Ready on 0-2.
In the air foul.
Turned on that
Well
one and
foul.
crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Jones.
Up and inside.
Second with 2 down.
We guessed the fastball there. Got it. Just out in front.
Hit on the ground, down the
foul
first
again.
baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
2 changeups in this at-bat.
Swing and a miss at
2 strikeouts in the first for Trevor Bauer, and the Tigers strand a leadoff double.
Lead 1. It's the Tigers nothing. Tribe coming.
Matthew Boyd will go for us.
Matthew Boyd,
18 games, he's
southpaw
6-8.
to the state of Washington.
ERA a little bit
Will be the
elevated, but that
starter.
whip
Dan,
is
any thoughts?
pretty darn good at 1.1. Only 30 walks on the year. The hits are where he gets beat. Nearing 100 strikeouts on the year. We'll see if we can get 11 and get him up over 100
In
today.
now, Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off
Tyler
in the bottom
Naquin
half of the first.
will lead it off for the Tribe.
First offering on its way.
I feel like we were
This
just
is
at
skied
Progressive
into
Field.
short left center.
In the
Falling
air,
for
that is
Goodrum.
Nico
And that's the
Goodrum.
first out of the inning. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start.
We will
a new
take a look
series.
at the Cleveland Indians starting lineup. We'll see Cargo and Jose Ramirez here in the first inning. Ramirez, who we controlled in the home run derby and only hit 4 home runs, got bumped out by Jesus Aguilar.
Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball
Dismissed
here
with
as
a
he'll take
fastball.
look at ball 1-0.
Good take
So
from
guys,
Cargo.
these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around.
Two-seamer
in
missed
what
a little bit
hasn't
up, but
been all that
in the zone
amazing a
regardless.
stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game.
Changeup
Scored a
hit
bunch
the
of
opposite
runs,
way on
but
the run.
good
Goodrum.
approach at the plate, working
He's
the
been
ball
tested early,
all
2
gaps,
away.
Line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
They aiming for you, Nico.
So
Now Ramirez batting at 246, 22 home runs. His 13 steals lead the Cleveland Indians.
First pitch, here it comes.
In the
Now a
air,
swing and
shallow.
third strike,
Castellanos
one
can't
ball.
get there.
Out of the inning, 1, 2, 3.
Not quite.
Hey, there's nice
Not much of a fly ball. Little blooper opposite field for Ramirez. Just a late swing. Looked like a jam shot, really. And it was. Well, Lindor with 1 on, 2 away.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. In there, now the throw.
Not a great throw by John Hicks. 14th steal of the year for Ramirez.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. but he's setting the tone right here in the first with the
Good
steal
jump
second.
throw.
He
Never
could
really
end
had
up
much
being
on
a
it. It was
big
low
factor.
the entire way. So 0-1 on Lindor.
The 0-1 offering. Out in front.
You could say that one missed its spot.
Pulled off to the left side.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought
Swing
their
and a
glove
miss.
and is able to get level.
John Hicks will make the throw down to first base.
And
Matt
the throw
Boyd
first will indeed
allows
get them.
the
It's a
single,
strikeout score at 2-3,
then
and
the
inning is
stolen
over.
base to
5
Ramirez.
turned away in the first.
A hit aside
They
in the
played
first
one
inning.
Cleveland with no score.
Here is John
Striding into the
Hicks.
box, John Hicks. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
I don't have a single candidate on this Tigers team for the Mikey
First
Montuk
pitch
Award
on
this
its
year.
way.
Fastball will miss
And he
away.
takes ball one.
Struck out 14 with Boyd. I don't think I've struck out 14 all year.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Pitch to the
Good
plate
slider
is a
down and
slider
in.
for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
We'll wait Bauer out a little bit.
Sometimes it can be difficult
Until he
for a
throws
pitcher
one in the
facing
box.
a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
That one's hit well left field. I think that's going to go foul. That may even stay in play, and it does. Gotta be kidding. That is the corner, the very corner of the ballpark.
If you look at the numbers on this team,
And Tyler
defensively,
Naquin is
they're
there
in
to
the
make the
top
play.
5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning.
Good swing on a
keeping
cutter
an eye
there
on
from
them,
John
and
Hicks.
stout defense.
One away in the second inning.
Changed up on
Change
it,
up,
dropped it
Bauer
in
got the
for a
call.
called strike. No score here as we play inning
I think
number
we have
2.
2 home runs with J-Hay.
And here's a
Curveball in the dirt.
curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
I think there's still a couple guys in this order that I don't
Now
have a
the
home run
1-1
with.
pitch.
I
Doesn't
feel like one
catch
of them
the
is right
outside
here
corner.
in
It's a
Doel
ball.
Lugo. Another one misses. 3-1 on Lugo, and arguably should already be on first base.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the
Okay.
count full. And he held up in
What a
time, but it's
changeup.
3
Oh.
called, and there were 2 down.
You know, I'm not
13
quite
for
sure how that
Jones
felt.
and Stewart?
Looking or
No.
swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire
I can't get any
was
power
leading
with this
him up
team.
regardless.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Fastball
jeez.
taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I think I have more home runs with Jacoby Jones than I do Christian Stewart. On the ground to Lindor. Should end the second, and it does. 1, 2, 3 for Bauer. Matthew Boyd will face Carlos Santana, Jason Kipnis, and former Tiger Leonis Martin.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Carlos Santana, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Here is Carlos Santana.
Tried to
Ah,
chip
he
it,
went
and it's
around.
0-1.
The hometown representative in the home run derby for the Cleveland Indians. Never really stood a shot with Vlad Jr. in there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Change up,
Can't
he
get in the
takes.
chase. It's 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Oh,
The
jeez.
call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Slider fouled away. the specialty uniforms. Yeah, I would like to see them.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Even though they didn't really go with uniforms this year, the uniforms weren't much different, but the caps I would like to see.
Turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis.
Damn.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
I use directional hitting just because it's always something that I preferred, I suppose. It's the one that made the most sense to me. Pitch number 8 to Santana.
The next 3-2.
On the ground.
Ground ball to third. To his left, Candelario.
And an easy throw for Jamer.
First is in time, one gone.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today.
Yeah, like they put the 4th of July caps in the game, but nothing else. I just, if you're gonna put one in, what's the problem of putting all of them in?
There's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute.
Fastball in there on
Let's see
Kipnis.
how it works out for them in this one.
Strike one to start the at bat. The windup and the 0-1.
In the air, popped up.
Him up. Rodriguez.
Ronnie Rodriguez over there to make the play.
Catch for the second out.
So directional is mainly only timing. Timing and you do still have to recognize the pitches, you know. I find that guessing the pitches really does help.
He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss.
You know, if you're trying to pull a ball and it's on the outside part of the plate, it's still going to be difficult, just like it would be with zone hitting. So it's not entirely up to timing. You do still have to. There is still some thinking. It just makes more sense to me than zone. Zone is always. Anytime I've tried zone, it's always just kind of wonky. Not great timing on that pitch. 2-1 on Martin. Is he still even on the Indians?
For ball 3. The 3-1 pitch.
Leonis Martin will be taking 3-1. And now let's see if we can get the slider on him. 3-2. Little chopper. That's going to stay fair. Hicks will throw down to first. And in the second. So each team allows a hit in the first. They go 1-2-3 in the second.
Some of our nation's young minds and
Tigers will try to get on the board. Third inning. Here we come.
Back now at Progressive Field, home of the Indians.
Hello, Heidi.
We've certainly treated these fans to some impressive
I've missed your
pitching
face.
so far this year. They come into this game ranked first in the league in team ERA. And talking with some of the members of the staff prior to the game, they mentioned how they've really been able to feed off each other. They're a competitive bunch, so when one guy goes out and has a great game, the starter the next day feels the motivation to live up to that performance, if not best it. Maybe a big reason behind their success this year, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Jamer Candelario,
The next batter,
number
Jamer
8 hitter in the
Candelario.
lineup, will
He enters play
lead
hitting
it
down in
off,
the 240s for the year.
followed by Ronnie Rodriguez and
Here's the first
Jacoby
pitch to him.
Jones.
And this is
One of the
taken
lower
outside for
averages
ball 1.
on this team. But what do you want out of Jamer? 2-0.
2 balls and no strikes.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
3-0.
3-0 now.
Bauer
Just a
can't
little
find
bit
the
off
strike
to start the
zone. We
third
may
now.
take 2
That's
straight
3
here with
straight
Jamer.
balls.
Changeup
He finally
elevated.
gets this one over for strike 1.
Okay.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this off the
On the ground to Lindor.
was able to get away with
Pretty
it.
automatic over there.
He's
One
gonna be
away.
successful. He's going to need to get that changeup down.
Good
in the
pitch
zone
to hit
on
and
the
a
knees.
3-1 count.
So with one away,
Wasn't able to
let's
do
give
anything
you a
with
look
it.
at
You
the
take a look at the
standings in the American
disastrous
League's Central
American
Division
League
as you see
Central
where these two
standings.
teams find
Only
themselves entering
team
our ballgame
above
here today.
500 is the Cleveland Indians. We are 12 games behind them, so we need a good series
Now to the plate, Ronnie Rodriguez.
to even
as he'll get
think
his
about
first opportunity in
playoffs
this one.
again with
He's ready.
2.5
Here's the
months to
first
go in the
offering.
season.
And a first pitch slider is right there. for
Ronnie
strike
Rodriguez
1.
stands in with a
Third inning,
263
no score to
average.
this point.
So much breaking stuff out of the hand of Trevor Bauer here in this game. 36 pitches in.
Against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at
I
putting
don't think I
guys
went
away,
around.
And a check
Did
swing.
not, so we
Hitting
stay
it
alive. The curve, was that the curveball again? No, that was a changeup, and we got a bit of a generous call there. We've been rung up on that one already.
Now a swing
Swing
and
and a
a miss here as
miss.
he's
Left
down
it
on
up,
strikes.
still couldn't get it.
2 up, 2 down to begin
Fourth
the
strikeout
third.
for Bauer.
Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
Now top of the order, Jones.
One of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate
After the
on any
leadoff
given
double
day
by
because of what he
Jones,
offers up there. It's just
Tigers have
nasty.
been
There are
retired in
many
order.
hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Jones is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He
Fouled
excels in the field and really makes an
That
impact on
phase
games with his
through
glove. At
the
plate,
glass back
however,
there.
Not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the
I'm
big
telling you, I
leagues a
just
long
don't know why
time.
I'm missing
You can
these.
Find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense. the
1
way
and
he
2.
does.
Down
And
low.
a fastball in the dirt that's taken
Not
for
a very
ball.
competitive pitch right there. In the air.
Skied into straightaway
At least we're
right.
putting one in the air, damn it.
Gonzalez
Bauer's been striking
is
us out
there
quite a bit.
and make the catch to retire the
9
side.
straight
3 up,
retired
3
by
down for
Trevor
Detroit.
Bauer.
Home half of the
It'll be
third coming
Luplow,
up.
Plawecki,
No score.
and Naquin.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jordan Luplow, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far.
DH for the Indians today, batting under 200.
In there.
And Matt Boyd back to work. Pitcher's doing on.
Foot low, it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Luplow not offering it anything we've thrown thus far.
And a changeup.
Swing and a miss,
swung
and
on
that
missed for the
194
first down.
average will only get worse. Second
Boy, there's the
strikeout
perfect pitch
for
right
Matthew
there, the
Boyd.
straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it.
Catcher Kevin Plawecki will bat, and take a look at that. The splits on the road, 288. And at home, only 212.
Splits there. He has not
Well.
fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. This one's
And
played
that
off
one
to the right
will
side.
change that a little
And
bit.
that's in there. Base hit.
Castellanos has it.
9 batter comes to
Both
the
hits
time.
for the
He's rounding up to
Indians
the top
are
of the order
opposite
with
field
one away.
bloop singles.
And that's
On
gonna be the
pitches
first
up
one.
and inside.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
For Matt Boyd, you can't get too down on yourself for that. You're pitching well. And they've just had a couple that have broke physics and dropped in.
Player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute.
Did the Indians
superstar.
draft Tyler Naquin,
Everybody
though?
knows this guy's name, and
Yeah,
kids
they
are
certainly
buying his
didn't.
jerseys.
The 1-2.
Slider up the middle, double play ball. On to second one, on to first, it's a double play. It'll end the third.
Double play, and the inning is over.
Indians do get a hit from Plawecki,
We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless.
but a double play ball induced by Matt Boyd.
Castellanos now. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Castellanos, Cabrera, and Nico Goodrum to bat here in the fourth, no score. 43 pitches for Bauer through 3 innings. Fastball up high, good call from the ump.
With the inning's first pitch, hits ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this
Most trouble that Bauer has seen in a while. Our best hitters will come up in this inning.
Good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
2-0 count, the pitch.
3-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Castellanos, 302 average. I think it dropped down to 301 in the first inning.
You probably can't throw
Best
that
hitter we
again,
got.
so your opponent is probably up there just looking for
In
a
the air to
fastball
center
that he
field,
can
hit
throw.
well, but
High fly ball out to straightaway
not well
center.
enough.
Martin able to take it in for the first down.
Leonis Martin, we know he can run him down. We were running him down in Comerica Park center field with Leonis Martin last year.
Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. He popped out in his first.
How did I hit that to right center field?
The ball in the air.
What?
He can't collapse the backside, and that's
Clearly
exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him
Curveball
to
will miss
stay a little
low.
taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Bauer struggling with his command here in the 4th. Ow, what do you mean? Should have had that
Pitching has
one.
the upper hand early
Oh
as
my.
we're scoreless in inning number 4.
1-1. Up the
Line
middle
drive to
on
center
a
field.
line. Laying out is Leonis Martin to make the plays, putting on a show here in the 4th inning.
Outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made it back.
Oh man, don't hit it to that guy.
The highlight reels later on.
Now in the box, Nico Goodrum. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2
Good call from the ump.
inning for him.
Bauer wondering where that one was. I know where it was. Everybody knows where it was. But the umpire didn't call it where it was.
Ball and a strike.
And Bauer's hand
No
up in
runs,
the
just
air
one hit, and
yields
no
a
errors
makeup
in the
call.
ballgame for the Tigers.
That one ripped into the gap, still going way back. That's going to get down. Up against the wall, it'll be a double for Nico Goodrum. Carlos Santana was running equal with Nico Goodrum, mind you, to get over to second to cover the bag.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it
8-game
a
hit
little
streak
bit.
for
You know,
Nico
you get past
Goodrum
that
with a
week, you just know you're
2-out
locked
double
in.
here in the 4th. Second hit for
Talking 8
Detroit.
games, now you're like, all right, I got a
Both
nice little
teams
hit
with 2
streak
hits
going.
thus far. John Hicks with an opportunity to drive him in. And
Pitch
oh
inside.
my
It's
goodness.
0-1.
Do not love the call.
Oh,
Way
and
out
it looks
front
like a
slider.
visit to the video room
Tight
may be in
little
for after
slider.
that attack. It's 0-2 now.
Would expect
Find a
one
way to take a
away
deep
after
breath
that
right
swing.
here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated
Up and away.
by one bad call.
Good evening.
Find
Oh
a
my
way.
goodness, Evo's still awake.
2 to the Tigers catcher. Both
Welcome
teams with
into
just
a
2
pitcher's
hits
duel.
apiece thus far.
That one is ripped, and that's down! Goodrum around third. He will head home. And the Tigers lead 1-0. John Hicks with a 2-strike RBI single.
Standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning.
Big hit.
The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side.
Big,
firing up
big
an
hit right
offense.
there.
You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on
Curveball
second
misses
base,
inside.
and he's able to come through.
Have no
Next guy's
fear,
able
I
to
am
come
here.
through with
Me
a big
being here
2-out
made
knock.
that single.
Trying to
Well,
keep
that could
things
very
going
well be
now with
true
the runner
because
at
we
first
had
following the
nothing
RBI single.
going offensively until you showed up. So 5 more innings. Can you make it 5 more
In
innings?
there, and it's
Please.
even at 1. Hicks, the runner at first.
Joel
with 2
Lugo
gone.
stands in, a 1-1 count on him. John Hicks now stands on first. 2-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He left it in. Up over the head of Jason Kipnis. Single for Lugo.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Unless this remains a pitching duel. Fair enough.
The batter just did an
So
amazing
2
job
on,
of
2
staying inside
away.
the baseball
Brandon
and driving
Dixon
field.
stands in. Bauer falling apart. 61 pitches, and he's not out of the 4th.
Brandon Dixon steps in now.
Slider will
And
miss.
she'll take a
Umpire
look at
not
ball
giving him
1.
those calls right now. He's struggling a bit. And I think the umpire's starting to take notice.
Not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in
Ah,
bad
good cutter.
balance.
Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing.
His
there.
cutter is
It's
so
even
good simply because it's about 10 miles per hour slower
2 men
than
are
his
on with 2 men
fastball.
out.
Being gifted a sub while AFK is a major achievement.
Fooled him badly there. I mean,
I don't know if they fooled me
1-2.
badly, but the
Hey, don't
swing
kid yourself. I
angle
know
was
those were 2
bizarre.
bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And he'll try to hold up
I'm not quite sure why I check swung there.
Went around, and the inning is over.
No idea, but Bauer gets out of it, only allows the run.
Here's Cargo, Carlos
And it's
Gonzalez.
2-3-4 for
He's 3-1
Cleveland.
thus far.
And we've been here before. Last time we saw
He's ready here for
Cleveland,
the first offering. First pitch pitch fastball off the
We
plate
had a
there, and it's
4-0
ball 1.
lead on them. After the first inning, we ended up losing 7-5. In fact, it may have even been 7-4.
Ball and right. The 1-1. Down the first
Out
base
away.
line.
Ho, ho, ho,
But a
ho, ho,
foul
ho.
ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a
It
ball.
did fool my batter. That is true. Swing and a miss.
And
I
Gonzalez
think that's
is
the
down
third
on
strikeout
strikes
for
the
Boyd.
first out.
I'll
Yep.
tell you right now, this guy has a shutout.
That was
going,
the last
and
time I
it's
streamed
all
this
business.
game.
He's
Holy
not
hell.
messing around, trying to pick at corners. He's being
Is that
aggressive
true?
and
I feel like I streamed
in each and every one of these
uh,
up to this point.
Road to the Show since then.
Taken up in the zone.
Regardless, it's been a while since I've been online for MLB. That is true, and very much so possible.
And there's ball 1.
February. Get out of here.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians.
On the ground. Right to Cabrera. Out number 2. Matthew Boyd cruising. Oh, yeah. Cabrera's not at first base today. It's Brandon Dixon. Here's Lindor. Cleveland fans trying to pump up their team. They're getting a little bit louder.
And a good heater as he just
How's
walked.
life
This
been
may be
here?
a ball and a strike.
Hanging in there. Busy.
Indian shortstop
I don't know what
behind
Lindor's looking
1
at
and 2
there.
in the count.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's
Slider,
carving
no
right
good.
through them here.
I went to Cedar Point just to buy this hat.
The classic back foot slider.
That is
right
what
there
I
with
did.
2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses.
I know
Nice
you were
layoff
driving
right
around
there.
in
Fight for
Azerbaijan.
another pitch.
I actually never made it to the race. That was one of the worst cars I've ever had.
This
I've
one
got
misses,
to
and
figure it
that'll
out.
fill the count here, 3-2 with 2
Figure it
away.
out off stream because I
3-2 counts
really
are
don't
usually
know
a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be
why
careful
my
here.
car was so bad.
Shoot
I
for the
turned my
corner,
brake
and
pressure
if you
up
miss
to
and you walk
100 just to experiment as we strike out Lindor. Turn my brake pressure up to 100 to try and get the car to stop. It still doesn't stop. I have no steering. I put, as the session went on, I put more front and rear wing on it. No idea. Yeah, very good inning there for Matthew Boyd, keeping the lead as we head to the 5th inning. 8-9-1 for Detroit. Nope, yep, went to Cedar Point just to buy the hat. Didn't ride any roller coasters, just wanted to buy a hat. Just kidding. I rode some roller coasters, and that was fantastic. I already want to go back.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Was fantastic.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
A place I only recognize by name. Fair enough. What's the biggest amusement park over in Europe? Probably Alton Towers,
Right
eh?
side, but it's well foul.
Or I suppose Disneyland Paris. I forgot about that.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Ronnie Rodriguez will be next.
3-2 count on Jamer.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And I might have jinxed him as he misses there for ball 4. Stepping into the box, Ronnie Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this misses outside a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, just be amazed I didn't call it Euro Disney.
Here it comes, 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's
Out
strike
with a
1
swing.
anyway, says the home plate umpire.
The name associated with failure, Euro Disney. Yes, that's the pitch you want to
Just
swing
beyond
at.
the infield on the right side. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away. So coming to the plate, Jacoby Jones, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The unfortunate part about my trip to Cedar Point was we had brought some people with us, and my goodness, they held us back a little bit.
That was borderline up, even though it was in the
Probably could have had a chance at riding like all the roller coasters at Cedar Point, but you know.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate.
I'm gonna skip out on this on one of the best roller coasters in the park and go get a burrito.
Stone cold takes right there that put himself in a great
Yeah,
hitter's
that
spot.
happened.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes, the 3-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Excuse me? I mean, to be fair, what am I even doing thinking about swinging at this? Oh, well. All right. All right, whatever. He'll walk us anyway.
A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
What a slider.
Candelario leads off
Holy
first
hell.
with 1 away.
His slider is so good because he can throw it so many different places.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only
That's a
1 away.
call.
Ready for another shot.
Brilliant.
Nicholas
2 on, 1 out.
and
Castellanos is on.
So far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Off the end of the
And he
bat.
fouls this one off. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Good timing on the slider. Couldn't make contact. Somehow, so I was wearing sunglasses for the majority of the day. I only ended up taking them off later in the day. But somehow,
he's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss.
I never lost them all day.
Misses, ball 2.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy that
Nobody
now, this
lost
is one of
anything
those
on the
innings
roller
where
coaster,
nothing comes
surprisingly.
easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been
In
any
the air,
different.
center field,
Definitely
going back.
lingering at the moment.
Pretty much a mirror to his last swing. Tagging is Candelario. He'll advance. I did ride one roller coaster that had a pouch underneath the seat to put any belongings in. That was the only one all day that we rode that had that.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that's waved at and missed for
23
strike 1.
pitches this inning for Bauer. He put a slider up at the top of the zone, and I guess I was just early on it. On the ground, skinning in the inning.
Middle. Kipnis is there. Throw on to first. And wind up with
Well, so the majority of them had like bins on the other side of the track that you could like go and like put stuff in.
after this.
But this one didn't have that. It just had pouches, like small pouches underneath the seat. I don't know. Really strange.
Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with
Heidi
manager
Watney
Jerry
has a
Francona
coat
during
on.
the break
It's
about his thoughts
summertime.
on the Indians hitters to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Bottom of the 5th already. Matt Boyd cruising. Yeah, I know. Crazy. And if this is anything like Sandusky, Ohio, Cleveland's probably pretty hot too. So damn it.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Man, I tell you, I think the heat
Into the windup.
actually
Here's the
made me
2-1
sick.
pitch. 2-2.
Like, I didn't feel nauseous on any of the roller coasters. I just felt nauseous, like, after we left. Or maybe it was just the Ohio air.
Comes up with it.
Lugo's throw on the first in time, one away. Yeah. I would sweat to death.
Now a fastball to start things out.
Okay.
Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
I mean, the obvious key right
Yeah,
now is
no
the
kidding.
movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to work.
And he takes ball 2, and it's
I don't know if
2-1.
I'm just shit this inning or my command is waning.
Swing and a
Foul.
liner.
I wear shorts in the wintertime, but only inside. I don't ever
Bases
go
are empty,
outside
one
in
man
them.
out.
Well, I won't go anywhere but like the mailbox in them. And even that's a maybe.
Rodriguez is there.
2 away in the 5th. Ronnie Rodriguez with a good play.
Ready for another chance. Leonis Martin. He's 0-1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch.
Leonis Martin back up. 7-hitter in the Cleveland lineup.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding himself.
Woo!
And a miss, and that
Matt
ends the
Boyd
inning. Down in order,
cruising
Golden Tribe.
still.
They're on the short end of a
2 hits
1-0
through 5.
score.
Tigers lead 1-0.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nico Goodrum.
Yeah.
He's batting cleanup. in this
anywhere
one,
near
but
the house
starting
is
here in
fine.
the inning
But
as
I
they
don't
look
ever
to
go
make up
anywhere
the
in the
bats.
winter in
Yeah,
shorts.
not much to get excited
That's
about
mad.
with just the single knocks on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to
Bauer
where it's
about to
deserved.
throw his
The
90th
pitching on the other
pitch.
side has been really impressive.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
While
So
Boyd
starting
has
now
not
with a
even
Cleveland
thrown
bullpen,
50, I
they'll
think.
get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing.
Dan Otero and somebody else warming up for Cleveland. Credit to Bauer, though. He's really, really limited the contact today. Missed a lot of bats. It is something that not many pitchers do against us. We usually make contact.
So 1-1
May not be the best of contact, but we usually make
Misses,
contact.
ball 2.
That's a fair rule. I would say that's definitely fair. 2-1. What I'm talking about, man. I just don't know what else they could do. Good swing on it. No.
3-2 now.
Umps
What a great
don't
battle
do
to
it.
start this inning. What a great job
John
by the
Hicks
leadoff
on
hitter.
deck.
He knows if
3
this
and
pitcher's starting
2
to get
on
up there in
Goodrum.
pitches, the manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Ball hit
Why
high to the
would you
right
throw a
side,
curveball up there?
But this will get into the seats. Foul.
Some truth to that.
Tough
Walked
pitch
him.
to lay off, but he did.
Goodrum is on.
4, so the leadoff hitters aboard to
I know
start
this is
the
a
6th.
rare feeling for me, but I kind of want to
Digging
steal a
into the
base.
batter's box next is John Hicks. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
He's out. He's out by a mile. Oh my goodness. 81 speed, but Nico Goodrum's steal is 9. So Kevin Plawecki throws us out on a 78-mile-per-hour curveball. What a joke.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
In the air, left field. That's gonna get down. No, it's not. Tyler Naquin runs it down.
Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Yeah, I don't even understand that. It's just,
Digging in and looking
you
for
throw a
more.
curveball and somebody steals,
Working on a 1-for-2 game
you're
so
out.
far. First pitch on its way.
Or you're safe, rather.
And
What am I
it's
talking
fouled
about?
away.
I'm crazy. 100 pitches now for Bauer.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1
Kind of
strike.
amazed they've kept him in this long, but I would suspect that this is his last inning.
And a
On the
fastball
ground to
hits it on the
Lindor.
ground towards short.
So many times we've hit it the way of number 22 today.
Tigers failed to make any noise.
That is his number, right? No, he's number 12. 22 is Kipnis. Wrong middle infielder. Jordan Luplow now. 60 pitches through 5.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far.
Hey,
and not very many hard hit balls either.
Let the Indians run out my pitch count, not you. In the air, center field, that's going to get down.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off.
Lead off man on
Well, that's a nice base hit right there.
for Jordan frickin' Luplow.
That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Yeah, I would say.
First offering on its way.
They're bunting.
Bunt attempt
And it's popped up. Look at the flip to Boyd!
first here, so it
Oh my goodness, a no-look flip from Brandon Dixon.
scoring position at second.
I don't even care if that worked exactly how the Indians wanted it to. Oh my God. That is, I did see that correctly, right? That has the sauce. Oh my goodness.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it.
Oh my goodness.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there. for
Wow.
strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the
Naquin
trigger.
stands in.
They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
On the ground, it's down the line. They will not score the run on this play, though.
Down the line. And the runner
A
from
good
second will
throw
stay for
to
third.
John
The runners
Hicks.
At the corners now with 1 away.
Another one. Down and away, just a good swing. No cheese there. That's just a good swing by
They have
Naquin.
an opportunity to do something special right here.
Now it is Gonzalez.
In now, Carlos Gonzalez.
Fouled away. Double play would be
He's
huge
hitless in
here.
his 2 at-bats so far.
Neither one of these guys real speedy. Fouled away.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Good ball.
Breaking ball below the
That moved
zone.
more
That's
laterally
1-1.
than anything else.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting.
Slider, it's through. And this game is tied.
His outstretched arm, a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1.
Up next for Cleveland.
Feels like every hit they've gotten today has been opposite field.
Well, Tyrone was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this
Ramirez
pitcher to
looks
try
at
and
a
get the same
fastball.
result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Another one
Down the
oppo
right
with
field
foul.
line. But that's a foul ball.
0-2.
Naquin on second. Gonzalez is over
Swing
at
and a
first with 1 away.
What?
Weak grounder down
Tapper.
the first baseline.
Ramirez
And
is
Pete will
out.
not even
Advances
try
the
as he
runner to
goes
the third.
first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2
I would
away.
like to hit an oppo dinger. Please.
Digging in now, Francisco Lindor.
2 out, 2 on. It's Frankie Lindor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Yeah, runner's advanced on that, so it's not brilliant. Terrible pitch.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a His pitch
2 and 1.
is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the
No!
is
No!
the best thing he can do.
Oh my goodness, what a pitch.
The 3-1 pitch.
Had him fucking
now,
frozen.
3-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning.
Yes, baby! Don't care if that was inside, I deserved it.
Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the
Damn
efforts
it.
they're putting together. He said the high
They got a makeup call earlier, I got one there. Dan Otero is on.
So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
In the air, right field, Brandon Dixon. Not deep enough. The slides at 20 to the out. Possibly.
Now batting.
Very possibly.
At the plate, Jeimer Candelario.
4-pitch pitcher is Otero. Sinker, changeup, fastball, slider.
As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
0-1 the count.
One.
Ball 1, well below the zone.
Seventh inning from Progressive Field.
The 1-1.
In a pitcher's duel. On the ground. That's through by Santana. And Candelario is on.
He was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands
I
inside,
follow the
for a
majors.
nice base hit.
I don't really follow much other than that, but holy hell, that Wimbledon final. I didn't get to see very much of it, but my goodness.
Standing in now, Ronnie Rodriguez.
Thank
He'll
you.
Start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. No hits to this point.
Ronnie Rodriguez, 1 on, 1 away. On the ground, that is through, base hit.
And that's through, a base hit.
Ronnie Rodriguez.
Dan, I'll tell
Top
you,
of
it
the
doesn't
order,
matter
it's
what it
Jacoby
looks like right
Jones,
there. That
followed by
Melvin
Nick
Gardner felt
Castellanos.
so good.
This guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Double on the first pitch of the game, nothing since.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. And the good
Out
spot
away
for
on
that
a
pitch is
changeup.
it's chopped foul. On the year, Jones has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Now the 0-1. In front of the changeup.
Changeup.
Fair. 2 strikes on him now. And here's a swing and a miss, and that
Thought I could get that.
big out number 2. Standing in.
Well, big opportunity for Castellanos. I should have been able to get that.
Activity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, this time now he has
That
to
changeup is so damn good. Breaks more than Bowers.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger.
On the ground to Lindor.
Bouncing ball
11th
for the
inning.
shortstop Lindor. And the 2-out
Fuck.
will not come to pass. Striding into the Indians. Carlos Santana.
We'll leave Boyd out there for now.
Do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Bottom of the 7th
Calder, but it's
in
ruled just
a
above the zone.
tie ball game. 1-1.
A swing
Santana
and a
sends
shot
one
hit
foul.
down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Ooh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1 and 2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
The 1-2.
Somehow he swung at it. Santana, the 7th strikeout victim of Matt Boyd. Well, we wanted 11 strikeouts for Matthew today. That's not going to happen. I don't suspect.
No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That missed.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with
Fair
all
enough.
of his pitches.
Popped up. Right to Candelario. 2 away. I really don't want to go to extra innings, though. That is one thing I don't want.
So striding forward now, Leonis Martin. He's grounded out and struck out.
Martin on a line. That's down. Oh, my goodness. That nearly got bias.
Ho, 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 ho. 3 games so far.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always full out. 100%, Dan. Pitchers have
Don't quite know if the fall was necessary.
In today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Stepping in now, Jordan Luplow. 1 ball.
No, I really do not. No.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
On the ground to Matt Boyd.
On to first.
We'll go to the 8th.
A tie ball game as the 1 left for the Tribe. Score remains.
Some man named James Hoyt will stand in.
Been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Miguel Cabrera.
Here's Miguel Cabrera. Hoyt features a slider as his primary pitch, apparently. Fastball is low.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Not much for attendance
Member of the Houston Astros
for the first place Indians.
Trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback
broken
by
bat,
anything. He's
foul
been through the
ball.
spring training process and
Fielded
gotten
by
to know
Ramon
everybody
Santiago.
in this organization, top to bottom.
1-1.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
So Otero, although effective, has been taken out.
He's lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Haven't seen a slider yet.
With himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up
There it
chasing
was.
one out of the zone. Now the
3-2 on Cabrera. Not a great at bat for me here.
Designated hitter. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away. Next up for Detroit.
All right. We've seen him now. Regroup.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
And now he's going to throw me fastballs right down the middle. Right after I struck out after a
6 hits so far.
after an at-bat where I didn't see a pitch inside the zone, he throws a fastball that's pretty darn hittable. On a line to Santana.
Base for route number 2.
The catcher, number 55.
At the plate, John Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Up the middle. Diving try by Lindor. He only knocks it down. But John Hicks is on with a 2-out single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gilo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored.
Oh, that slider's a goddamn curveball.
To start the at-bat. Comes set. The 0-1. Now a swing and a miss.
Got nothing.
For a strike.
Good timing, swung down on it.
Sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those
close play, but not in time.
Leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Inning over.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Plawecki. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that.
Blaine Hardy will come on.
Blaine Hardy is on to pitch
Second
out of the
lefty
bullpen in the bottom
to pitch
half
for the
of the eighth.
Tigers today.
On the third baseline. This is
Bearded ball boy will go field that one. In the air center
Line
field,
toward center
right
field.
at Jones.
Jones patrolling center makes the play.
A rare good aim for the AI.
Holding in, Tyler Naquin is working on a 1-for-3.
Welcome back, Schwartzy. Butter fouled away.
Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he holds.
Of course
up
he
in
didn't
time.
go.
Ball one.
Of course he didn't go. The AI's perfect.
The 1-2.
Left it up. Somehow he's hit that the other way. Goodrum there. One out away from the ninth inning in a tie game. Here's Cargo.
Came through with an RBI single in his last at bat.
Thank you, Ump.
Cut fastball taken for strike one.
I will take it. Go ahead home run in the 10th. Isn't Nick due up to bat in the 9th? No, maybe not.
The 0-2 home.
Change up
Had
just
him guessing
fouled
that time as
away.
he's barely able to foul it away.
Gonzalez stays
Bases
alive
are empty
against
here
Blaine
with two
Hardy.
men out.
Popped up.
Popped him up.
Heading back is Ronnie Rodriguez.
Calls for it.
We'll head to the 9th in a 1-1 tie. Tigers need this one. They need this series to get back in the American League Central. We're 12 games back right now. We need a good series here against Cleveland.
Brandon Dixon. He's hitless in 3
Need a good second half of the season, no doubt.
And the pitch.
Brandon Dixon stands in 7, 8, and 9. James Hoyt stays in the game.
Swing and a miss.
I've been missing pitches all day long.
The 1-1 home. Makes him swing.
I don't
and miss
even
on
want
the
to talk
ball
about
out
it.
of the zone for strike
That ball
two.
never looked like it slid. Looked like it was hung, and then all of a sudden it just goes straight
But in
down.
this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit
Holy
more,
hell.
especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Brandon Dixon is 0 for 3.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Okay.
And he lays off.
Brandon Dixon with a leadoff walk. Maybe not one we deserved, but one we've gotten. And now it's Jamer Candelario. Ronnie Rodriguez on deck.
First pitch.
Fastball
Big
from Hoyt.
fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
On the ground, it's a double play. It's bobbled. Never mind. Runner will advance to second. Kipnis bobbled the play. And that allows the Tigers to escape with only one away. Now, Ronnie Rodriguez.
Ronnie Rodriguez, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play.
Fastball misses high.
1-0 the count. The 1-0.
2-0.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now the 2-0.
In the air, center
Swing,
field.
high, but not
Go
very
back! Oh my goodness, that's gonna cost. I don't know if we would have been able to tag him up anyway, but my goodness, why is the runner not going back? For at least an opportunity to tag up. Runner's just standing on the damn baseline.
in now, Jacoby Jones.
It's gonna take a base hit from Jacoby Jones to put the Tigers ahead.
From second. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Damn it.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to
Still ain't over here.
Try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So one run can win it as we head to the
Bottom of the 9th.
stepping up to the
Ramirez,
plate.
Lindor,
He'll
Santana
lead things off here as we
will
play
go
the bottom of the 9th.
against Joe Jimenez.
Comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Fouled away.
0-1 the count. And a changeup here.
Change
That's
up.
taken low in the dirt.
Hooked well low. Out away, slider. Not sure why he's swinging at that.
The 1-2.
Popped up.
Popped him up.
Foul territory. It's Candelaria.
1 out.
I wish I could be off after the bottom of the 9th. Damn.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco
Lindor. Oh, come on.
all ending with him going down on strikes.
Matty, he
Damn,
checks every
man.
box. Charisma, smile, pitch from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Liner toward right center. Oh, and this.
Oh, Nick. How in the world did you manage that?
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking at nice right now. Put something
For
together.
fuck's sake. I tell you.
So now Carlos Santana.
Carlos
As he
Santana.
looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy. If
Down the line, that's a fair ball. Throw will come home, only 1 away, and the Indians have a runner 90 feet away from walking it off. Bradley Zimmer will come on to pinch run for Santana, and Joe somehow has to find a way to be clutch. It's Jason Kipnis.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1.
Swing and a miss again.
He's in control.
0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch
Hung it,
unless you're
somehow
sitting on
fouled it away.
catch it out front before it breaks all
Into
the
the
way
camera well.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here.
In the air, center field. Will that be enough to score the run? Throw coming in.
Made in center. Here comes the
Indians
runner.
walk it off.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great
Kind of
teamwork
is the
right
fault
there.
of Nick Castellanos, no doubt. Not quite sure how he messed up that play. Loss will go to Joe Jimenez.
Well, we watched a really
But if
solid
it could
starting
go to
pitching
anybody, it should go to
performance, kept the
Nick
opposition at
Castellanos.
bay, and as a result, he's our
Trevor
toughest
Bauer
player
is
of the
somehow
game.
the player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll
Threw
ever
over
see.
100
6
pitches in
innings,
6
but
innings.
He definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
I'm not quite sure I understand that. I'm fairly certain he was on the hook for the loss when he left the game. weird, strange, bizarre, all the words for that player of the game selection. But regardless, the Indians win it 2-1 in Game 1 of the series. Pitcher's duel that just, we never found a way to do anything but get singles and a couple extra base hits. Not much going on for the Tigers offense tonight, but it is the Tigers after all. Oh boy, oh boy. I don't know if I have anything else left in me after that. As bad as video games have treated us today, 4 hours may be all I can do. A gear up pack. I suppose that's fun. I would rather a win though. See what's up with this. The season is over. Oh, what do you know? I still didn't do anything in Diamond Dynasty. How about that? I have 2 of these? I already have a ritual. Okay. Well, I suppose I'll just get more of these. Sold to highest bidder. Alright, well, that's going to do it for me for today, boys. We'll be back tomorrow, see if I can figure out F1 so we can get career mode back going. That was really frustrating. I don't really know what was going on with that. But more Tigers. We'll play the Indians. Hope to get a game 1 in this series. And I'm sure we'll dabble into some other stuff. I'm just not sure what yet. But for tonight, that'll be all. Take care. Have a great rest of your evening. And we'll see you on Tuesday.
In the summertime, when it's hot outside.